Hey, hey everyone, it is your girl, the one, the only Spicy. I am back in my usual format, and I hope everyone is well. I so apologize for being late to the party, but you know how it is when the enemy be trying to knock you off balance and shit. But God be like, hold on strong. Increase your resilience to stress. So I definitely had one of those moments, but I was like, you know what, I have an assignment to do, and it's best that I come on here, no, regardless of if I come on late. I still did what I had to do. So yeah, I'm here. I hope everyone is well. I had to come correct. I had to come correct for my viewers. But yeah, I hope everyone is well. I'm definitely sitting here so cozy. As you can tell, I must not have had anything to wear, so I just put on my cozy girl, so relaxed jacket. I feel like a giant teddy bear. I hope everyone is well. I hope everyone had a great, safe week. And I'm definitely excited to be here. Like, I'm excited to be reading. I really like to do this, regardless of who views it. If you take any gems from it, or if you just stopping by to see if your girl still look good. I still look good. Just playing. I'm a mess, y'all, but for the most part, yeah. So yeah, regardless of what different reasons there are for why you are stopping by, I hope that you are able to learn something about yourself. I'm hoping that you're able to feel empowered and strong enough to continue moving forward in life. So yeah, y'all, my nails are done. They're so long. I'm gonna show y'all my nails posted on my story or something, but they're so long, and I surprise and shock myself every day. I just be like, God, like thank you for making me perfectly me. Like, your girl is so ambitious. Like, I'm so motivated, I'm so strong and courageous, and I'm just ready to keep moving forward and being the creative that I am, and to keep on developing more and more into who I am. And I also wish the same thing for you as well, in whatever ventures, whatever hobbies and things that you're looking to incorporate into your life. Like, I wish you the best, because when I tell you, like, my vision for my life is just so minute compared to what God actually wants to give me and bless me with. Like, it's crazy. So yeah, y'all. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Hey, let's go ahead and get started for today. I'm gonna just hop into my general reading with the goddess deck that I always do. I love this deck. Just seeing, I guess some things you can look forward to in this upcoming week. We are transient, so we're constantly changing and evolving and progressing, if that's what we choose to do, because everybody has free will and choice. So yeah, let's go ahead and check in and see what's going on. After that, I'm going to let me make sure I'm tracking my time. After that, I'm going to get into the new year, new you, or new year, renewed you, just to see about some things that we can look forward to, because we're changing, I'm trying to say. So some new things that are coming into your life, some new energy and whatnot. So let's go ahead and get started. I hope everyone is well. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I knew something was missing. I forgot my oils. I was like, wait, something is missing. I ain't have no oils. But yeah, y'all, if you love this reading, if you love my previous readings and they just resonate, just make sure that you can comment, and then you can also share them with others that you think might benefit from these readings as well. I was like, wait, something is weird. Like, I went to touch my cards, but I was like, can't touch them yet. Cannot touch them yet. So if you want to know these oils I'm using, I'm just using my Gypsy Queen oil, and then also Crown of Success. Like, typically when I do that before my readings, or even just wearing them, like, they just be working. They just be working. I don't know what else to say. So let's go ahead and get started with the goddesses. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I got a ton of cards that came out. I'm just gonna take them. I'm definitely going to take them. All right, so I don't know if I want to go ahead and get one more card. I'm gonna just start with these three. All right, I'm gonna just start. So, all right, so it seems like a lot of you all might be not necessarily at a crossroads. It's not, I don't even want to say it's a crossroads, but you might be experiencing like stagnation, where you kind of really don't know. I guess it's a crossroads where you kind of just don't know where to go. And see, the thing is, a crossroads is like you don't know which path to choose, but I really think like in your head it's like you kind of don't really know what step to take. I don't even know if it's different options that are being presented to you, or if it's just like options that you want to create for yourself, but you just don't know where to go. So if you're creative like me, you might be experiencing like, it's not like really a writer's block, but it would be writer's block, to where it's kind of like, okay, what's next? That type of feeling. Like, what project do I pursue? Where do I put all of my energy into? Because it seems like right now, if anything, Spirit wants you to depend on them. So you've probably been doing a lot of thinking, just a lot of mental energy that's kind of going on. But it's showing me that whatever path that you're trying to take, or just that stagnation that you feel, if there's any fears associated with that, it's because you don't know. It's like you don't know what to do, and you feel inexperienced, like you don't have enough experience with whatever venture that you're trying to take. And so it's kind of just like, I'm stuck, you know what I'm trying to say? So there's a lot of, inexperience that's kind of going on, like within yourself, where you're realizing like, okay, I'm stagnated. I really don't know what step to take. And you might not really have any examples around you, so people that can counsel you on how to get through this. So Spirit is really just wanting you to focus on co-creating with them. So there is a lot of mental energy and work kind of going on. I see you as being a very practical person, and just like a person who has like put their nose to the ground and grind. I think that's what that term is, where it's just like you're just focused on your work, and you're literally trying to grind. So Spirit right now wants you to more so depend on them to open up a path for you, instead of you being in this like stuck and stagnant energy to where it's like, I don't really know what to do. I feel like you're someone who also prefers to have all of the facts, all of the facts, and you like knowing about a situation or a circumstance or a venture inside and out, and have a certain level of proficiency before you feel comfortable enough to, dive into it. And basically this stagnation that you're feeling, I think it's something that is happening on purpose. Like, it's like divinely guided. So I wouldn't really fear too much about, not really knowing about what it is that you're getting into, or what it is that Spirit is leading you to, or whichever path you're taking. Like, it's just some type of stagnation involving that, and you purposely aren't being given all of the ins and outs of what's going on. So if you're someone who likes to live very much in the future, like Spirit right now is just like they're purposely halting you so that you could potentially be focusing on the present, and trusting in them. Because I see that you're a very practical person. You're someone that works, even working to a fault. You know what I'm trying to say? Even working to a fault is kind of what I get too. But yeah, Spirit, if anything, is just asking you to be patient and to depend on them. So spiders is definitely something that's coming up, and that's really how spiders are. Spiders work endlessly, but at the same time, they're very patient as well. Like when you see a spider, like you really can have a standoff with a spider. Like that spider would really it'd just be sitting there, and you could just be sitting there staring at it. And that spider would literally just be sitting there. It's like, you know how they are. Like, you know how they are. So it's like, there's just a patience that you have to exhibit. And I mean, I really think there could just be a lot going on behind the scenes that you don't really know about. But if anything, you know, Spirit is asking that you work with them. And you know, work with them and exhibit patience, because whatever it is that you're stepping into, whether it be a transformation or just a life transition, it's something that you don't really have experience in. You know what I'm trying to say? So they probably got to get stuff together on the back end, and just you sit there and be patient and let these things work out before you can proceed. So they just probably trying to work and get stuff done on the back end, while you're over here just like you're just like a baby. So I feel like whatever you know, is coming up for you, whatever it is that you're transitioning to, it's like this is a new thing to you. You know, you feel like you just got reborn again. Like, and that's actually funny because, like I said, I'm about to do the New Year Renewed You reading. So it's kind of like whatever is coming to you is new. It's not something that you've experienced before. You know what I'm trying to say? And then you don't know the in and outs of everything that's going to happen. So whatever fear it is that you're exhibiting, just continue to lean on Spirit, lean on your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your ancestors, lean on God, God first. And yeah, a way is definitely going to be made. You just don't have all the ins and outs to what's going on. So you just gotta sit back and chill. Yeah. So if you try to force this, like force through this, not only just stagnation, but just kind of like not knowing where things are going, it's definitely going to mess up with your sight and with your intuition. So if anything, I feel like you should just continue to allow things to flow naturally. Be patient, and then just co-create with Spirit. You know, just say to yourself, like, something I like to say is just like, I always just ask to be protected. I ask for strength. I ask for obedience. I ask for patience, because I don't know what's coming up. But I ask for these things that are very strong, you know, character values and stuff to have, and to incorporate into my personality. So when the shit start going down, good or bad, I'm good. You feel what I'm trying to say? Because I ask for these important things that are important to have. So yeah, I'm just kind of getting this idea that the ins and outs of whatever is going on with you, and it's not to say this is a negative thing, just the ins and outs, you're not gonna know. Like, these things are not revealed to you right now. They're just not, and that's okay, because I'm definitely seeing a lot. It's just a high priestess energy. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like, you're not going to know everything until you need to know everything. The most important thing for you to do is just continue to strengthen your intuition and follow that. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's kind of the energy I'm getting. If I had to put it into a tarot card, it would be the High Priestess. So let's see. It would probably be the Fool card too. Like the Fool and the High Priestess is kind of what I'm getting. Where it's like, okay, calm down. Calm down. It's okay. It's okay. So whatever steps that you're taking, just continue to take those steps with patience. Understand that you don't know the ins and outs of everything. That's okay. And that, you know, whatever you're stepping into, like, it's not like you're being naive about things. You know how, you know, kids can sometimes be naive. It's just like, you're just not going to know everything. It's no reason to throw a fit about it. You're literally being reborn. Like, you're literally being reborn. So yeah, just continue to move forward and understand that things aren't secret. Spirit is definitely working on your behalf, and the best thing for you to do now, the best attitude for you to exhibit is one of radiance, just one of just happiness. Like, be happy, be grateful, and show gratitude. So yeah, the different things that are coming to my head is definitely gratitude, patience, rebirth, what else? Intuition. Like, those are just some key words that I could think of. So yeah, like as you continue to move forward, just continue on with your self-care, continue on with your self-love, and understand that like spirit is working with you. They're trying to co-create your future with you. You just playing catch up at this point, but they're not going to reveal all the details. You know what I'm trying to say? They're not going to reveal all the details. It's best for you to just continue to be patient and take steps, and don't be fearful because it's something new and you've never experienced before, so you might feel some type of fear about it. Like, just don't be fearful. I'm sure that once all the ins and outs are revealed to you, then you'll understand why they weren't revealed to you earlier, because maybe you wasn't ready, or maybe, like I said, spirit is working on the back end to put some things into place before you can go. Like, and when I tell you like that is definitely the story of my life. Like, and then when stuff started clicking, I just be like, yo, I'm so thankful that I had everything that I needed in order to take this step. Like, this is literally what I was talking to my friend about earlier today. It was what I was talking to my other friend about yesterday. It was just like, look, like, I'm so grateful and thankful. Like, if I didn't have these things, I wouldn't have been able to accomplish it. But those things were right there at my disposal. Like, I was able to use these things if I needed to. You know what I'm trying to say? So when I tell y'all, I be so grateful and so thankful. Oh my God, I be so grateful and thankful. Like, so let's go ahead and get one more card. And I think something wanted to come out. 2 cards wanted to come out. I'm gonna just take them because my fingers was kind of wrapped around them. Yeah, yes, y'all. Spirit is really working in y'all life. Like, spirit is really working. Like, spirit is moving. Spirit is moving. When I say spirit, I'm talking about right now. Spirit, the Holy Spirit, like your higher self, your higher power. Like, it's really moving and trying to get you in a good place right now. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yes, spirit is really moving, y'all. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, if you're working on something and you feel like your breakthrough hasn't came yet, like, I definitely want you to know that spirit is really, like, what they doing in your life right now. Like, because you don't know all the ins and outs of it, like, when this shit start popping off and happening, you just gonna feel so blessed, and you just gonna feel like your life was just transformed completely, and it just was like you received the best blessing and miracle that you ever could have received over your life. Like, some of y'all are having some money issues, and it's really showing that, like, like, that's why I'm saying focus on your self-care, because it seems like a lot of you are going to be making money based off your appearance and how you show up to people. So yes, it's time to get that sexy back. Get that sexy back. Hey, it's time to get that sexy back. So if you've been slacking on your self-care, I've been slacking. Like, one of my like best self-care methods and things that I like to do is working out. So if you know you've been slacking on your self-care, it's time to get it back together, because it seems like you're going to be making a lot of money based off of your appearance, whatever that be. So if you are trying to be a public figure, you know, you're trying to run a business and you want to be the face of your business, like, it's saying, like, get back with your self-care. But yeah, like, and this is a week, like, my readings be like, these guidance readings that I be doing, this don't be like on a weekly basis. So I just want to let you know that, like, you're definitely making progress towards more fortune, towards more money, towards more beauty, towards happiness, and there's a miracle that is on the horizon for y'all. So just don't shift out of the vibration that you're currently in because you're a little fearful about what might happen next and you don't know what's going to happen. Stay in that vibration. Like, stay in this sun energy. Stay in this sun energy right here and stuff like that. Continue to radiate, continue to glow. Do not shift yourself out of this vibration for nothing, because it's a miracle that's on the way. Like, it's a miracle, really. So I'm excited. I'm really excited, y'all. I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and continue into the reading. The reading. Today's reading, I'm just doing a new year, renewed you reading. So we just gonna look at some incoming energies, and I might check on some things that you should pay attention to. Only because like I be trying to have my readings be like realistic. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I don't be trying to, pump up people's heads too much. Like I'm gonna encourage you like I need to, but I'm not gonna lie to you and whatnot. You know what I'm trying to say? My readings are definitely realistic, and that's that. Because I don't have nothing to gain from not utilizing my abilities responsibly. I don't have nothing to gain from doing some fuck shit. So, or telling you some fuck shit. So, let's go ahead and get it. New year, renewed you. Just getting some incoming energies. I gotta figure out which deck I want to use, because I don't know if I want to start with the tarot or if I want to go over here and start with some oracle cards. But I might just use the tarot. I might just use the tarot. I hope everyone is well. You say you thought that was the reading? Come on. I do my goddess readings first. I always do that. I'll do a general reading just to check in, and then I'll switch over to whatever I wanted to read for. Last week, I think I just kind of stuck on the general reading, because it was some good gems though. It was some real good gems in that reading though. So if you missed my previous readings, go back and look on my Instagram page. And yeah, go back and look at my Instagram page. I also upload my readings to YouTube as well. So you can check that out too. So I guess I'm going to keep this deck. I'm going to hold it. So basically, let's go ahead and get into some like incoming energies. This is so funny. This is funny as hell. So some incoming energies. I feel like... Oh, no, you're not late. No, you're not late. I just got into the live and whatnot. But yeah, so it's so funny because I feel like a lot of you all are so selfless. Like you're so selfless. Like you just be there giving to people. I feel like even if it's your last, you'll still be like, here, take this, because you know somebody is going to need it. And you don't mind going without, just to make sure that someone else got it. I feel like, I mean, that's cool and all, because that's how I be for real. So I get it. But the incoming energies, a lot of y'all are going to be keeping your money to yourself. Like, you going to be keeping your money to yourself, keeping any type of resources that you work for, practical resources, whether it be a car, house, like I said, money. Like, y'all are going to be keeping that to yourself. You're going to be very selfless. And the reasons why, not selfless, selfish, but not to the detriment of where you're hurting other people. You're literally doing this, I feel like, out of self-preservation, because you went without. You've been in a place where you gave and gave and gave. You didn't have good boundaries. People could have been taking advantage of you. Yeah, I'm getting that a lot of you all are learning to give to yourself. So that's something new that's coming up for you this year. You're gonna learn how to I feel like you're gonna become a very powerful person, and powerful in terms of strengthening your boundaries, I'm trying to say, and knowing that like you work for this, and you're gonna start taking ownership of your blessings instead of giving your blessings away to other people. Because I feel like in the past you've been doing that, sharing yourself, sharing things with other people that could have just been for you. And now this incoming energy is like you're not trying to be left without anything. You're not trying to be down and out. So you could potentially be learning to fill your own cup before you can, like I said, fill other people's cup. Like I would rather my cup be overflowing than for my shit to be on E and can't do nothing for myself, and I can't do nothing for my son. Like we not having that in 2021. So it seemed like you all are just embodying this energy of where it's just like, no, I work for this. This is mine. Like you're taking ownership over your blessings. You're taking ownership over the things that are for you. Like you're not playing games out here. And it's a very, like I said, it's a very powerful energy to be able to say like, no, this is mine. that is yours. Like, you know, and it's not going to make you feel like any less of a great person for, like I said, taking ownership over what is yours. Like, it's already showing here that you're a giving person, but you have to be more so giving with yourself. You know what I'm trying to say? You got to be giving with yourself and be more balanced in that. So I feel like this year, if anything, you're going to have more than enough because you finally started taking ownership over what was being given to you and what is yours, and not allowing people to come in and take and not replace, because that's what's showing up, that you've been down and out. You probably dealt with like extreme poverty, literally not having a cent to your name, like literally not having a cent to your name, or even being homeless. You know what I'm trying to say? Or dealing with really extreme health issues. And that could be mental health issues as well, because you've been doing for people. You've had poor boundaries, and you never got replenished. So, hey. So yeah, I'm excited for y'all, because like, when I tell you, you better take ownership for your blessings. Like, you know, you worked hard. And we have past lives too. Like, if you cleared up your past life karma, I need you to hit the hearts. I need you to hit whatever buttons reacting to show me the little hearts on the side. If you clearing up your past life karma, if you're clearing up generational curses, if you are finally taking back your power and creating your legacy, I'm going to need you to hit them hearts, because this is a big thing that you're doing. So let's see what else is kind of going on here. What other energies are coming into play? What other energies are coming in to play? Yeah, so a lot of you all are going to definitely be faced with a lot of opportunities. Like, a lot of opportunities for independence, you know, for you to independently grow. So now it's time to step outside of the box. Now it's time to separate yourself from the crowd. Now it's time to really delve into what makes you unique, to delve into which opportunities. Here we have the 7 of Wands on the bottom. I just saw and I was like, wait, I'll address this. But you being able to step into what to opportunities, it's kind of like I said, you're a newborn baby, and it's just like you're experiencing the world for the first time through a different lens, because you are putting yourself first. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, whatever it is that's going on, it's time for you to step into your independence and to go, because it's really a never-ending road. And if you are ambitious enough to put yourself out there in the world, there could definitely be, you know, a lot of opportunities for growth and whatnot. Like, the possibilities are endless is kind of what I'm getting from this card. The possibilities are endless. And as long as you are willing to walk that path by yourself, because, you know, it is what it is. We do have individual journeys. Like, there are people that we meet. We have friends, we have family, we have people that we bond and click with, which is great. I'm not saying cut off your friends, cut off your family, but just know that this journey that you're taking, like, it's an internal thing, and it's specifically for you. So now it's time for you to separate yourself from the crowd and to start to take the walk. Like, separate yourself from the crowd. And what's showing to me is a very independent energy right here. And then also, yeah, I literally just said what's showing to me is definitely a very independent energy. But yeah, the energy that's coming in, oh my God, I literally said independent energy. I feel like if you keep taking that path, keep walking forward, then whomever it is that you're supposed to meet to assist you, like, you'll meet these people, whether it be soul family, whether it be a new relationship, new relationship, friendship, business partnership. Like, I really see that if you continue to keep taking this walk, even though, and this actually came up in not last week's reading, but was it last week's reading? I think it came up. I don't know, last week or the week before, it came up to where it was kind of like, you know, it's time for you to take that walk on your own. And for right now, it might seem like you're lonely. It might seem like no one's there to join you, but as you continue to keep moving forward, doing what you love, regardless of if anybody is there or not, you're going to meet people that are going to be there to support you because they realize that you're about it. They love your energy. They love your vibrance, your radiance. That's why I'm saying, like, don't give up on self-care, because whatever you're doing is going to have to involve you being able to show your face and being able to be as healthy as possible. You know, I'm trying to say, be able to have, balanced energy and stuff like that. Because it be tough sometimes, like, just making sure your chakras are cleared and energy is flowing smoothly. You know what I'm trying to say? So take some time to really focus on that aspect of self-care and, of course, spirituality, because, like, people are going to know, like, when you like, enter a room, like, people are going to know, they're going to sense your energy and whatnot, and that is definitely going to be what attracts you to people that actually legit going to want to help you. Your energy don't it be attracting a whole bunch of negative ass, toxic ass people because of how bright that energy is, and these people literally don't have shit to give, so they just want to take what you got. Don't it do that? So continue to have faith to know that if you keep yourself in that high vibe, like, you're going to attract people that are going to want to help you. Like, it's just that it seems like it's more bad people out here in this world than good people, but there are still good people out here who, like, legit going to want to help and be there for the journey, like, legit actually want to be there. So yeah, that's a new energy that's coming in too. Is help. Is help. Which is good. It's help. Like, but I definitely like this whole energy of you, like, being a little selfish, keeping your blessings to yourself for a little bit. You know what I'm trying to say? Make sure you're set up, make sure you're good, make sure your cup is overflowing before you go try to help the next person and whatnot, because you'll be able to help from a more empowered place. You'll be able to have, better boundaries, and knowing when to back out, and you'll also have something left for yourself at the end of the day. Like, isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Like, it's like cooking a dinner, feeding a whole bunch of people, and still having leftovers. It's like, I still got leftovers of that good ass food. Like, sorry, y'all. Sorry. Like, that's how it was on Christmas. I was like, yo, I still got leftovers. I'm hype. Let me put down this deck. I'm gonna use a different deck. I did bring out the Chinese tarot, but I don't know where my hands is calling me to go. Like, I don't know which deck I want to mess with. All right, y'all. The Cosmic Tarot. The Cosmic Tarot took it. This deck, oh my god. This deck, oh my god. It's nothing wrong with this deck. If you've been watching my readings for a while, you know that I love this deck. Like, so I love this deck. So it's just like, yeah. So a lot of you all are definitely going to be a little more like no nonsense with your time. Yeah, definitely no nonsense. You're definitely gonna have better boundaries and whatnot, and you're just not giving out your time and energy to people just because. Like I said, I feel like you're a very empathetic person. You're very giving. Here's Queen of Cups energy is showing up that you're also very nurturing as well, and you're a good listener. But I feel like you're really not gonna be trying to hear none of that shit. So if anybody has like a sob story or something, because we all have sob stories, but if anybody has a sob story and they're not willing to step into their power, but they come into you asking you for shit, you're gonna be like, bruh, like, what have you been doing? Like, what's going on? You're not coming to the aid of people just because anymore. Like, there has to be stipulations in place, and I mean, I work for the state, so basically that's kind of how I do things with my clients. I'm just like, look, like, because I'm not playing. Like, I know I have an anointing over my life. I'm not playing. So it's like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, have you been looking up any resources? Have you been applying for any programs? Like, what is it that you're doing? You know what I'm trying to say? So when somebody comes to you and asks you for something, you're going to want to know, like, what you've been up to. What are you doing? If somebody come up to you asking you for money, what you been up to? What you been doing with your money? You feel what I'm trying to say? Like, you're asking questions now. You're not just jumping to someone's aid just because. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, now this might definitely cause conflict. I can say that it might definitely cause conflict with people that are already in your life and are already accustomed to you being so giving and not really having any boundaries. Like, it definitely might cause some conflict, so that's something that you definitely want to look out for. But let's see what else Spirit has to say about that. Let's see what else. Yeah. Yeah, it might cause some conflict. And at different points in time, you might feel a little like stuck and stagnated because you're so used to being so giving. And if someone gives you a hard time for not being who you used to be, you might be inclined to try to be that person again. But I'm going to tell you, like, it's best that you don't do that because you don't want to stagnate yourself. You don't want to take yourself back. You want to make sure that you're continuously moving forward. So some people might get mad. They might get mad because they can't benefit off of you like they used to, and whatnot. But I mean, it's showing that you're gonna experience some difficulties about this. You might feel guilty, you might feel shame, you might, especially if it's family, you might feel as though like you have to do this thing for your family. But what's showing up is that you could potentially be stagnating yourself by not moving with that continuous flow of energy, which you know you should be doing. If you know that you don't have nothing to give, just say that. Don't feel like you have to pretend or just, you know what I'm trying to say, because you don't want to continue cycles of codependency. And like I was talking about that, the reading from not last week, but the reading from before, that's what I was talking about, where it was just kind of like, in order for a relationship to be codependent, there has to be one person that is giving selflessly and another person that is taking selfishly. So typically, if you are similar to myself, I tend to be the role of the person that is giving selflessly. And essentially, you're playing into a codependent relationship because you're enabling the other person to remain stuck and to remain in the same spot. But it's also stagnating you because now you don't have the resources that you need to continue moving and pushing forward and evolving. So now y'all both in the same spot. You know what I'm trying to say? Y'all both stagnant. But yeah. I just feel as though like the selfless giving has definitely, like I said, it stagnated you. And you haven't been able to make the certain advancements that you want to make in your life. Like, and you might definitely feel as though you've been given endlessly and there's no validation. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's something to look out for too. And whatnot. So I guess validate everything. Shit. Everything should be validated. People shouldn't just be able to come to you and take stuff from you and then that's that. Like, bye. Some other energy that's coming in is the energy of being unbothered. So that's literally what I was just talking about. Like, there's definitely a potential for conflict. For people coming at you because you're not being the same type of person that you used to be before. But I see that even if there's conflict going on, that you are going to be very unbothered. So that's an energy that you might not have had before. You might have been someone who was more so reactive. You might be someone who is very reactive. You know what I'm trying to say? And so the opposite of being reactive is being able to respond as opposed to being able to react. So I feel like despite these changes and these things that are going on, and people could be looking down on you, people could be talking bad about you, people could be, smearing your name just because you're not doing what they expect you to do. Like, I really see that you'll be unbothered. Like, and I see that if it's any conflict, you're going to separate yourself from that. So that's something to look forward to, some new energy, renewed you. You might not have stepped away from shit, but not this year you are. This year you're definitely going to be stepping away from stuff that keeps you in the same spot. You're going to be stepping away from people that don't validate you or even doing things that might not really validate you or make you happy. You're going to be stepping away from those things. And I mean, as you continue to walk and progress and move forward, like I said, it's an individual journey, but you're going to meet people that actually want to support you, that actually want to help you, and whatnot. that actually want to do those things. Yeah, I'm just getting the energy and vibe that you've been like, so I don't even know where this came from. I don't even know where this message came from. That's how crazy like spirit really be. Like, cause it's be like, I ain't even plan for this to be the reading, but I planned for this to be reading, but I didn't know what the message was going to be. Is basically what I'm trying to say. And it's definitely coming up. Like I said, it's like the stagnation that you might feel, you know, from like even not knowing where to go, not knowing what to do, because you're literally developing yourself into a more evolved person. Like it's I mean, it's going to be challenging. Like I said, you could definitely feel guilt or shame for doing something different than what you've done in the past. But it's not really getting you nowhere, because I see that you've been giving to other people and it hasn't been balanced. So now it's time for you to give to yourself and for you to create your own stable foundation. So it's a lot of, you know, co-creation to look forward to. Being selfish with yourself, keeping your money to yourself, keeping your resources to yourself, focusing on yourself, being unbothered. Because yeah, I don't really see any success here when you give, you know, selflessly, like without boundaries. Like I don't really see anything. I don't know. Y'all know how it is. It's like, if you don't have much, what is it? You gonna be stuck in the same spot. I don't really see anything beneficial from doing that. So, let's see where we at. When I tell y'all, these hours be going by so fast. Like, these hours be going by so fast, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let me just get something to drink and then I will continue on. Alright, so I think I want to use the music oracle cards just to see about your attitude. Your attitude. So incoming energies, like just, I don't know, how your personality is gonna change and stuff like that. I love these music oracle cards. I always get the Prince card all the time and I'm just like, okay, Prince. All right, I guess I'm in that Prince energy, because I'm just like, all right. And when I say that, I mean the creative, I don't give a F, I'm doing me type of energy. I don't know Prince like that. I ain't know that man personally. I ain't know what was going on in his personal life. But it's just that outgoing Prince energy. I always be getting that. Like, I always be getting that. Okay. All right. So I'm mad they made Shakira look like Beyonce. Yo, I want to show y'all this Shakira card. It told me that would look like Beyonce. That does not look like Shakira. I am so done. This card does not look like Shakira. This literally looked like Beyonce with a blonde wig on. Because Shakira does not look like this woman. I'm so done. I'm so done. But anyway, all right. So some upcoming energies, things to think about. A lot of you all are definitely going to continue to step into your power and individuality. So if you are an eccentric, eclectic type of person, best believe that is going to increase this year. So in whichever way you express yourself, you know, through your creative projects, through your clothing, through how you show up, I just feel like whatever that is going to evolve. You're definitely all about, you know, just living life to the fullest and being as dramatic as possible. Like, drama doesn't necessarily have to be a negative thing, like someone who's dramatic. It's just someone who is you know how actors are, and actors are just always so, like, you know, they just always performing. Like, it's just like, that's how I feel like you're gonna be. Like, you're kind of like, the world is a stage, my life is a movie, and I'm really about to go out here and live it up, and I'm about to perform. Like, I feel like that's the type of energy that you all are going to be doing. And it's not necessarily from a bad place. It's literally from, I'm being myself. I'm just exploring. You know what I'm trying to say? So you're kind of taking yourself back to like a childlike type of place where you're just kind of like, the sky's the limit. I'm just gonna go out here and I'm gonna do me. Because, you know, adults, we tend to be a little too like focused and caught up in like our obligations and responsibilities, that oftentimes we tend to lose touch with our personalities and who we truly are. Like, I know that's something that mothers tend to go through. Like, once they have kids, a lot of them kind of just give up, or they get lost in their kids. But not this one. Like, not this one at all. Like, not me. Like, I'm so done. But yeah, so basically what I'm seeing is that, you know, you're gonna really go out and live your life as eclectic, as eccentric as that might be, and you're not hurting anybody. You're literally doing it for yourself. It's like you're reparenting yourself. You're telling yourself that it's okay for you to go out and live. So travel is definitely something that's coming up here as well. You all might be a little more like itching to really get out and explore the world. So that's some new energy. So if you haven't really traveled anywhere in a while, you just kind of felt like, you know, the pandemic and quarantine is like just keeping you like sheltered and whatnot, like explore some travel options to like get back out there in the world and to reconnect with the fact that, you know, there's still life that's going on. You don't have to be confined to your house or confined to your job. Like, you got to go out and create, you know, your own happiness. Because there's a lot going on in the world right now that could inspire people to be pessimistic, could inspire people to have a lack of faith. And like I said, you can't shift yourself out of that energy and vibration. So if you've been itching to get out, I see that, you know, there could be some travel opportunities here for you as well. So I'm just, y'all, when I tell you I'm so tight about the Shakira card looking like Beyonce, I am so tight. And I think they have a Beyonce card in this deck too. And like, when you pull that, if I pull the Beyonce card and put these next to each other, you're gonna be like, I'm so tight, y'all. But yeah, yep. So some new energy that's coming here as well is, I mentioned miracles earlier, and I feel like you all are going to be so much more, but like, of a believers. Like, your faith is going to increase. Your positive thinking is going to increase, because honestly, that's what it is. If you're pessimistic, you're not exercising faith, because in order to have faith, that requires you to positively think. That requires you to know that things are going to turn out okay, that you are going to be fine, regardless of how your present circumstances look like. So yeah, a lot of you are going to be very, very, very focused on, you know, miracles and blessings and whatnot coming into your life. So that's good. I really, 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 really like that. I really like that energy. Let's see, I have about, let's say about like 10 minutes just to make sure I don't go over time. But yeah, I love this energy, y'all. I love it. Like, even if you can't, you know, book a trip right now, at least like just doing something with yourself, going outside, go outside, take a day trip somewhere. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, just liberate yourself. Like, and that varies. It varies to different degrees. Because my liberation is like, my ass is over there in Bali somewhere with a thong bathing suit on. That's my liberation. Someone else's liberation might be being able to take a hike and go into a waterfall or something, or just being in a nice peaceful place, or even just meditating, like, or just, you know, creating. Like, so whatever that looks like for you, there's definitely going to be more opportunities for, you know, that to happen. So let's see. All right, so a lot of you all, it seems like you're going to be giving up control. So control could definitely be a major thing in your life right now. And that's probably why you might feel a little stagnated, because it's just like, what's next? I don't really know what steps to take. So that just might be, you know, spirit to helping you to release control over your present circumstances, and giving them the space to do what they need to do without your intervention. Without your intervention. So I know we all have free will, but what is being recommended here is just to continue to give up control. That doesn't make you any less of it doesn't make you any less like than what you think. Like it really, it doesn't. Like it just allows things to be able to move more peacefully and to be able to flow. So yeah, a lot of you all, like I said, the possibilities are endless, and you want to make sure that you set yourself up in the right way, so that when these opportunities do come, like you're able to, you know, just roll with them and take them, because you did what you were supposed to do, and now you have everything that you need to proceed. So what I'm getting here is just like opportunities are endless and travel is coming up again. So this is nice. I feel like a lot of you all are realizing that, you know, your road is endless, like, and it's going to keep going. There's more progression, there's more things to do, there's more to experience. And I feel like if you weren't ready before, you're definitely going to be ready, like, because this energy is coming in. Like, it's coming in. It's time for you to get out there and to spread your wings and to start to make progress on whatever it is that you want to do. Like, it's not time to limit yourself, is basically what I'm trying to tell you. Yep. And then we have, then I just say give up control, and then here you go here. Give it up, give it up. Give up control. I don't know what else to say. Give it up. Let's see what else. And don't know cards when I come out. I'm gonna have to pack this up. Just playing. I'm gonna just move on to the next deck. But yeah, something else that's coming in, of course, is the Sun card. That Sun card is definitely that came up earlier in this reading. So when something comes up twice, it lets me know, or even more than twice, it lets me know that it's something important to pay attention to, is basically what I'm trying to say. So I mean, this is definitely exciting. Just having more opportunities to actually radiate and to glow. But I am seeing that it's up to you to be able to take advantage of these opportunities. You know, it's up to you to be able to take a lemon and make lemonade. You know, it's up to you. So you do got to take steps on your own and stuff like that. It's not like these things is just going to be, you know, magically handed to you and stuff like that. Some stuff in the physical plane, we do have to help move and push forward. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. And then underneath here, I believe this card here in this deck, let me go through this really quick, y'all, because their colors stand for different things. So that's swords, that's wands, that's cups, this is pentacles. Okay, all right, y'all. So here you go right here. This is the Ace of Pentacles right here. So this is amazing. I mean, incoming energy, like I said, opportunities, concrete things. These are concrete, practical things. Like, this could literally be a new car, a new home, new money, another business opportunity, a promotion, like anything that has to do with some type of progression, but you can actually measure it. You know what I'm trying to say? You can actually see it. You can actually touch it. Like, you can feel it, because this is something that was legit actually manifested into something that is tangible. You feel what I'm trying to say? So if you been doing a lot of spiritual work, like I said, on the back end, and you might not have seen too much increase in your finances last year, or too much increase, like just in practical things, you know what I'm trying to say, understand that this energy is incoming. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, all the work that you've been doing is actually going to manifest itself into something tangible, which is something we all want, right? We want tangible things. We really do. So that's something that's definitely exciting. All right, so let's see. I want to know about like your attractiveness. Like, I want to know about like what energy is coming in like as far as that. Like, cause you know me, like I be on my self-care is important. Yeah. Be you, be sexy. Like, we try and be sexy out here in 2021. So let's see what's incoming as far as with that. This is the Menard deck I'm using. I'm hoping I can, get a couple cards. Cause your girl, I be reading. I be going on and on. On and on and on. Let's see. Let us see. This is the okay. Let me go ahead and get one more card. Okay. Yeah, a lot of y'all aren't playing. Like, when it comes to elevating your sexy, whatever you got going on with yourself, whether it be your physical body, like your attractiveness, basically, it's just showing that a lot of y'all are not playing. You're really putting up like really strong boundaries to protect yourself, whether that be sexually, just protecting yourself, not really allowing anybody to, come into your space and to do what they want. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like you definitely on reserve. Like, you're choosing is kind of what I get this year. And that's what's up. You better choose. You better choose. Don't just be taking what's handed to you. Like, you need to choose. Like, that's great. I really feel like also there could definitely be a potential major love relationship, because the Lovers came up. This is the second time now that the Lovers came up. So there could definitely be a major love relationship. Is kind of what I see. And it's definitely going to be different, because I feel like in the past, like you were disappointed. Like I said, you may have been giving selflessly even to romantic partners, but now what I'm seeing is that you're going to get your payback in return. So if it's a love relationship, it might not develop into like y'all having a family and being married now. Relationships take time. Building legacies take time, but at least that option is available to you if you would like to take it. And yeah, if this is about your sexy, it means that you definitely are going to be exuding something that is going to attract somebody. That's going to attract somebody for real. But yeah, I see that a lot of you all are definitely going to be transforming your physical body as well, which is really nice. That's really nice. You're going to be transforming. So whatever that means to you, that's actually a message that I literally just received today, but I'm getting that again. It's like you're really going to be trying to transform yourself and just be a little bit more free flowing with your energy is kind of what I'm getting to. So you might, like I said, you might feel a little stagnant, a little stuck and whatnot. The energy might not be flowing through your body as easily as you would like it to. But kind of what I'm getting is that that's going to change. You're going to be so much more free flowing, so much more calm. And that is literally going to increase your it's basically going to increase your attractiveness, or like, your ability to attract people to you. Like, I'm really seeing that, like I said, you're going to be more calm, more free flowing. And then also as far as with your physical body, you're going to be transforming your body. Yep, I'm just getting a lot of self like just a lot of work that you're doing on yourself is kind of what I'm seeing. Like you're just stepping out on your own and being so much more independent is kind of what I see. Like you're just, whatever it is that you're doing to improve, you're sexy, to improve, what makes you attractive towards other people. Like that's something that you're doing on your own. That's why I'm like, it must be some type of like working out or something like that. I'm trying to say, it's whatever it is that you're doing is something that you started doing, but it never really came to a conclusion. So just continue to keep working on your self-care, and even just writing down what your self-care goals are. I'm trying to say, like, what is it that you want to improve with your physical body? I'm trying to say, write that down so that you can manifest it. I'm actually about to write my shit down too. You feel me? I'm about to write my shit down too. See, these readings be helpful because I didn't think to do that. until I was told. So yeah, here. What do we have here? Yeah. Y'all are just, I feel like I'm getting real femme fatale type of energy. Not like femme fatales, like it definitely has a negative connotation, but I really feel like you really gonna be out here stepping. You gonna be out here killing a game. Like you're just really about to be so unbothered and just so sexy, so attractive, but you also don't, like, you're also not playing games either. Like I love that energy. Like I love it because that's like, look, I know I look good, but you're not about to come over here and consume everything about me just because you think you can, just because my energy is radiating. No, you're not about to do that. So a lot of you all, if anything, you're just going to be building really strong boundaries for yourself, like still being yourself, being even more eclectic, putting yourself out there, you know what I'm trying to say, taking more opportunities that are presented to you and whatnot. You just not playing no games. Like you're not. And it is what it is. Like it is what it is. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it was informative. I hope it was entertaining. I hope that you understood some messages. I know I be talking a mile a minute, but I can't help it. I can't help it. Like, I can't help it. Like, I really can't. So, I definitely hope everyone has a great weekend. Make sure that you like, make sure that you share, make sure that you comment. Check me out on YouTube and look forward to my creative projects. I am in pre-production. Your girl is in pre-production. Like, I really am. It's just so much stuff. I'm literally hauling together so many creative projects that I have done, and I'm finishing all of them, and I'm getting this shit moving. So yeah, if you're creative, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you know what I'm talking about when you try to pull stuff together. So with that being said, I hope everyone enjoys their weekend. I will see you next week. I'm so excited to be back, y'all. Like, I am so excited. So yeah, I hope everyone has a great week. Like I said, I will see you next week, and yeah, bye.